So far, we've talked about the first two gears in the 5-gear marketing system that I encourage you to implement in your business. The first is deep market research. Getting to know your audience at a deep level allows you to put out the right offers, the right marketing, and the right tools and technology and services that you want to sell to your ideal customer. The second gear is your execution plan. By creating a clear phase-by-phase 12-month plan, it's going to allow you to stay focused and build up the foundation of the assets and the things you need to market and grow, and then stick with that plan over time and learn from the failures, learn from the successes, and ultimately see consistent results. The third gear in the 5-gear marketing system is creating and refining offers. This is absolutely critical in your business to get right, and so we're going to dive into this and go deep because it's important to understand how marketing actually works. There's too much misinformation out there that we see online, that we hear about at events and masterminds and wherever we go. It's people telling you that, oh, you just need to put together this simple funnel, you're one funnel away, or put this simple offer out there, or take a look at what some other business is doing and just copy what they're doing, or funnel hack it, or whatever terms you may have heard. All of those things are going to take you off course and they're going to make you poor as an entrepreneur. This third gear, creating and refining offers, allows us to move forward successfully when we've done those first two steps in the first two gears of the 5-gear marketing system. The first offer that I strongly encourage everybody to put out there is a branding offer. And what do I mean by that? Instead of just thinking, oh, I can put an ad out there and say, please give me your money, or please show up to my webinar, or please give me your email address and show up to this event that you're offering. That is not a way that you're going to build trust with your audience, because they've never heard of you, and most likely, at least a lot of times we see, our clients have not been properly educated and served well, and so they're not putting out consistent branding that just allows their target market to understand that they exist and that they're here to serve and they want to make the world a better place. Branding can be accomplished across many different channels, and ultimately we look at, what does the market research say? Is your audience more offline? Do they prefer to get direct mail? Do they like to go to in-person events? Do they listen to the radio? Do they watch television? Or do they spend most of their time on Facebook or on LinkedIn or YouTube or whatever it may be? Your market research is going to dictate where you need to show up as a business so that you can allow yourself to put the right message on the right channel in front of your audience. And branding is just explaining, hey, we're here. Here's what we do. Here's the values that we have. Here's how we want to show up in the community. This is the type of success that our clients have. And you start off by just putting branding out in place because it's typically much lower cost than asking for a direct sale. By being consistent in your branding through both paid and organic means, you can be posting consistently organically on Facebook, on LinkedIn, or wherever your ideal customers are hanging out. And you can put both paid and organic content out there. You can do email marketing. There are so many different channels to brand yourself. But what's important to remember is that people are not going to click through or engage with you until they've seen your brand, your face, your company, your messaging out there 20, 30, or even 40 times. Once you've established that base of branding, and that could be a few weeks, a few months, and sometimes we even see folks need to go 4 to 6 months in order to have effective branding in place. After you've done that, now is the time to actually start putting direct response advertising out, like opt in for this guide so we can help you achieve this result, or show up to this event and we will help you understand this process or learn more about how we can serve you, or watch this video, or come to this webinar, or click through and buy one of our products or try a sample. Those campaigns are going to be infinitely more successful when you have put effective branding out as your first offer. And too often I see people rush into making a direct response advertising ad where they say, here's our offer, click through and buy it, or here's our offer, give us your contact information, which is the same as asking for somebody to pay you. Honestly, our contact information is really valuable to our ideal customers. And if we rush into that process, nobody knows us, they don't trust us, and ultimately they're not going to consider working with us because when we haven't established ourselves as being a consistent business inside of their community where they hang out. This is something that we've taught our clients to do for many years, and the folks that are invested in their branding are the ones that have consistent, high-quality leads coming in. They're the ones that have the lowest cost per acquisition with their new customers. They have the best running marketing because they're playing the long game and they're not expecting immediate results. That's why it's important to always start with a branding offer so that you can build trust for your business. You're going to see people naturally come to you organically because your brand is established and you're consistent.